Welcome back to episode 2. It is it's August 7th. It is 9:06 p.m. We're back. I'm here sitting with Brian, my co-host.
Which Brian?
Oh yeah, guys, we have two Brians sitting today. We have one,
I'm Brian 1.
I'm Brian too.
Brian 2 is my nephew. How old are you, Brian?
I'm 17.
Introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Brian. I'm 17. I'm about to be 18, and I'm also a singer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said a singer.
No,
I was like, wait, let's talk about this.
that's just my hobby.
Cool. Wait, singing?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
I'm still on singing.
All right, so I feel like it's gonna be a little bit better today to transition. Brian, we're gonna do the trailer. So last week, to the 27 people who actually listened to this,
Which was me. I kept clicking refresh.
so we're actually gonna be reviewing the trailers. We're gonna go up. What's the first one? Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad, and then Justice League.
Okay. Have you seen them?
What? The trailers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them.
What do you think about Suicide Squad?
The Suicide Squad one. I'm a little iffy on the movie. Have
you seen the movie?
No.
Oh, okay, good. Have you seen the movie?
No, I haven't seen
Okay,
it
good,
yet.
because I haven't.
The movie
either.
came out 2 days ago, just
Yeah.
for people to, people listening.
Right.
So it's been out. People, we've seen reviews and everything, and let me tell you, they're not so good.
Yeah, and the trailers are.
Yeah, well, this is Brian's segment. Brian, why don't you carry us?
I'm drinking water. Well, I talked about the trailer,
Mhm.
and, I never planned on watching it in the movie theater. Yeah, because I don't know, the Suicide Squad, I was never big on the Suicide Squad. I mean, and even without that, I was kind of, I was like, okay, Suicide Squad, movie. I was like, let's see how it is. And then the first trailer came out, and I saw Jared Leto as the Joker,
Your favorite actor?
No, not my favorite actor. I mean, he's done some cool stuff. I mean, I've seen a couple of his movies. I mean, I can't even name them, but...
Dallas Buyers Club?
No, I haven't seen that one.
With Matthew McConaughey?
No. What's another one?
I don't know. That's the only thing I know
Was he in
him
Fight
from.
Club?
No.
He wasn't?
I don't remember.
No,
Was he in Fight Club?
I don't think so.
No.
I think he might have been. Oh, I don't know.
Let's see. Was Jared Leto in Fight Club?
Jared Leto played Angel Face in Fight Club.
Oh, hey, he was. He played Angel Face in Fight Club. So I seen him in Fight Club. And whatever. I don't care that he's the Joker. I looked at his picture as an actor, and I was like, maybe.
He's somebody different.
He's somebody
weird.
different. Yeah. I mean, I get tired of people saying, oh, that's what they said about Heath Ledger. When he was the Joker, everybody was like, oh, before the movie came out, he's gonna be terrible. And then the movie came out, and he freaked us out, and he was really good.
He was actually the star of that second
No,
Batman.
not Jared Leto. Heath Ledger was amazing as the Joker, and the reason why he was amazing was because he brought something totally new to the table. I mean, that was kind of a Joker that we never seen on TV before, in the movies,
Yeah.
which was amazing. But Jared Leto is, he's just. There's a point in the trailer where he's like, I can't wait to show you my toys. And I'm like, dude, I already saw your toys. They're not even yours. They're Heath Ledger's. So that's how I feel about
So, give it a thumbs down?
it. Yeah.
Thumbs down? Okay. Brian, how do you
What
feel?
the heck?
Brian number 2.
Well,
And both, just for the people listening, both of the Brians they're spelled Brian.
Oh, okay.
So there is no Y.
Hey, I didn't even know.
So would you give it?
I don't know. It looks promising. I felt like I didn't really care about Jared Leto's kind of take on the Joker because I've heard that he's not in the movie as much. So
They say he's in it for 5 minutes. So.
Well, somebody told me that, everything you see in the trailer, that's him in the movie.
Yeah, it's basically
those
it.
are all the scenes that Jared Leto's in.
Yeah.
So, I'm not buying it.
I give it.
I mean, I don't mean I'm not buying it, like purchasing it. I mean, I'm not buying it like
a movie ticket to go sit down. You rather wait and see it like at your house versus going out and paying for it.
No, I mean I'll probably see it like cheap 4 weeks later, after it's out. But like,
go on a Tuesday when it's $4.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not in a rush to like go out and watch the movie.
I don't even know what the numbers are, but I don't think it's.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't even know the numbers. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's doing okay. Like,
Sure.
I mean, Independence Day did pretty bad. That was actually a surprise. Independence Day, like, what's it called, Resurgence or something like that?
I don't know. He saw it and he
You
liked
saw
it.
Yeah, it was good?
Yeah, it was.
Did you see the original?
Yeah, I like the
you-
original better. Though.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Did they kill
I
off
don't
Will
know.
Smith's character in the second one?
Yeah, they said he was like dead.
Huh.
They said his son in there.
Yeah.
dude, why are you spoiling, like, the movie? Like,
I
I,
know,
haven't
you think-
seen it.
No,
Just
yeah,
because I said it was junk doesn't mean I don't want to see it.
They explain in like the first 5 minutes. So you're not
Yeah.
Oh, so you're not missing anything.
So they had to, like,
And his
explain
character.
in the
Well,
beginning.
was it you who told me that he didn't do Independence Day because he took that role for Suicide Squad?
No, I didn't tell you that, but that's pretty
I'm guessing
interesting.
somebody. Yeah, I'm guessing somebody told me.
No,
Yeah.
I heard.
That's what I heard.
Well, maybe like I just thought that he didn't want to do an Independence Day movie because he thought it was stupid. But that's just me saying that. That's what I thought his reason was.
It could be. As long
I
as
thought he just
he
refused.
doesn't do any more Wild Wild West movies, I'm fine with
Hey, you know,
him.
Wild Wild West was based on a show, right?
No,
Yeah, it was an old show from the '60s.
it should have stayed there, bud.
Yeah,
Should have been made to a movie.
But the
should've-
song was good. Remember Will Smith's song? The Wild Wild West. Remember?
No,
It was
no.
all over the radio.
No. He made a lot of music though. But okay, so now Justice League. What would you say about Justice League? Oh well, do you give it thumbs up or thumbs down?
I'll give it a thumbs up. That seems like something I'll watch.
For
Suicide
what?
Squad.
For Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
I give it a thumbs in the middle because I don't like. I kind of want to go watch it, but then it's like I'm not a real
I'm shaking my head violently.
because I don't know. I mean, I
No,
can't.
that's good.
I can't really judge if I haven't like I can't.
Well, that's true.
2 minutes.
Well,
but
but the thing about us and our
we're
show
we only
is
okay
we
fine
only review we only review trailers.
fine on the trailer itself. I'll give it a thumbs up because it looked like what you said, promising. It looks somewhat good, but we'll see next week if I
Okay.
ever
No,
watch
that's better
it.
though. We reviewed the trailer, you know. that's
Yeah,
better.
no, for the trailer, yeah. And based on the trailer, I kind of liked it. The song that you said, what you just mentioned, like the Queen, you thought it was
my
kind of
God,
cheesy,
Queen,
but
yeah.
hey, like you said. All right, so the second movie is Justice League. Have you seen the trailer?
Yeah, I've seen it.
What'd you think about it?
I'll give it a thumbs up.
Oh, that was cool.
From anything, it looks like such a better improvement from what that was the past movie they did. What was it called?
Batman
vs.
vs
Superman?
Superman. It was so forgettable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks so much more promising.
Okay.
Like I think if anything, like the before movie was just to set up what's gonna happen in the Justice League. So I feel like they're gonna go all out to like
Make it a good movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I like the song. Like I forgot what it's called, but I like that song. Icky Thump, I guess it's called. It's a
Sure.
good song, but like I don't know. Like where's Superman? Like like it just feels so incomplete without Superman. Did all of you guys see Batman vs Superman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did see it? Okay, so if you
I
didn't watch the movie,
I hated the whole like flashback dreams kind of thing.
yeah, I didn't know what the heck was going on.
Yeah.
That kind of lost me. I mean, that movie I would give a thumbs down. I would like that's a movie that you watch once and you won't replay.
Well, that's
it.
a movie that you just buy like to add to your collection of superhero movies, but it's like one that you watch like every 5 years.
Are you a big superhero like comic book?
I
like,
love,
fan?
yeah.
Like, did you own comic? Wait, did you ever own comic books?
No.
No?
Well, I never like owned comic books. I mean,
I didn't either. I think
yeah,
our generation.
I never
was,
went on and bought comic books.
I don't even know. I don't
They
even
were
think
like
you can buy them.
$4.
Really?
Yeah, it's not like it was back then, where it's like 25 cents. You know.
Really?
Yeah, they're pretty expensive. I bought a couple new comic books. There's this comic book place I found, and Power Rangers, like they have a new comic series actually, and I actually bought one of their issues. It was the second issue, so I found it after that. And the reason why I went to the comic book store is because like a guy I know is like makes comics,
Sure.
and I worked on the logo, and like one of the comics is in the store, so.
Oh.
I was only there for myself, guys. You know,
Your
picking
own
up an
benefit?
issue. Yeah.
You were like you're comparing your work to everybody else. You're like, yeah, mine's
No,
a little
it was
bit-
cool though. I mean, cause like I went there and like
Is that where you got
I saw
your?
what
Is
they
that
had.
is that where you got your Zelda shirt?
No, actually.
For people who obviously there's no video, but Brian is wearing a Zelda shirt.
I got this as a gift. All my shirts are gifts.
See, I think this is where you guys kind of click because you guys are both like video. Well, you're a video game head, right?
I like video games. Yeah.
So does he? I've never.
What were you playing?
That's like GTA.
GTA?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were playing like Call of Duty Black Ops or
No,
something.
I'm not about that life.
Ooh, I'm about that life.
Are you one of the guys on the ranks? Like I know there's like top 100 or whatever.
No. I mean, I'm like a casual, like, player, but I enjoy it. I really do. I mean,
Don't
like,
you have one of those
especially,
games?
Well, yeah, I bought it, but I kind of regret it.
especially, I mean, it's all about multiplayer.
Yeah.
Like, I bought the Steam, like, multiplayer pack for like $15, which is funny because a couple days before, I was like, oh my god, I'm in the mood for Call of Duty. I was like, nobody's playing Advanced Warfare anymore. Like, nobody was online. But I didn't want to pay the $60 because, like you, I was like, I'm not here for the story, guys, and I don't want to pay $60. And then, somehow, like, it was crazy. I mean, I went online, and I don't know if I Googled, like, Black Ops 3 or something like that, or I got an email or something, but it was, like, $15 just for multiplayer. Like, no story mode added, no campaign mode.
Oh, so they kind of know what to sell people on.
Yeah, no, they
perfect.
totally sold me. I came out of the bathroom, like, I was, like, reading it on the toilet or whatever. No, but like, I came out and, like, I bought it.
Yeah.
I think I bought it while I was on the toilet. Like, no, seriously, but, like, I bought it immediately, because, like, that's all.
Did you like it?
Yeah, no, the multiplayer is fantastic. But I probably wouldn't play Call of Duty campaign.
At all?
No, because I don't see that as a story game.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's just shooting.
Yeah.
Like, what is there? I don't care. Like, who's the bad guy? Like,
It's always like some Russian random guy.
It is always a Russian random guy. It's getting old, Now they're in space, or they're gonna be in space with Infinite Warfare.
I wasn't even gonna buy the new game.
I'm gonna buy the new game. I became a Call of Duty
Nerd.
fan. I did become a Call of Duty fan.
Did you?
Yeah, because I used to play like the old games, like the World War II ones, and then I came back to it with Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
The first Modern Warfare game. I didn't play the second one. I didn't play any of the original Black Ops games. And then I came back to Advanced Warfare and then got Black Ops 3. And I will get Infinite Warfare because I've become a fan. Like, the game is... That is the most... In my opinion, like, say what you may... Like, you guys may say, like, oh, that's not a real military shooter.
Yeah.
But none of you have ever been in the military. Like, I'm pretty sure they're not, like painting their guns in the military, or like, wearing like crazy clothing. It's not even a military game anymore. It's more like a paintball game. I mean,
Really?
Yeah. So stop hating and just start playing the game. Like, honestly, it's a well balanced game. Like, all the guns and all that. It's a really well balanced game.
I wouldn't know. I never played.
I mean, I played some other like Battlefield.
Yeah, I always enjoyed Battlefield.
Like, their guns don't feel like. I mean, I've never shot a gun, so I don't know what a gun feels like. But I'm talking about like playing a game.
Yeah.
What do you have? Xbox?
I have Xbox One, but I'm more about PC. So. PC.
Oh, so you play on? Okay.
Yeah, because why get a console? I mean, nowadays.
I don't know. Ask him.
I don't have enough money for a PC.
Sure. I mean, yeah. Oh, there you go. That's a valid response because it's a console is like approachable. It's like $300, $200 or whatever, and you can go there and you can get one. But a PC, I mean, like, if you want a great experience, I mean, first of all, you can spend like $300 and build a gaming PC.
Yeah.
It'll perform the same.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like as an Xbox One. But yeah, if you want to go all crazy, those are like $1,000, $2,000. But you don't have to go crazy. I mean, you could just do enough, which is like $400 or $500 just to build a PC that could play games.
Yeah.
So, but like the reason why I choose PC over the other things is because the other things are so out of date. And look, I'm gonna talk smack about the Xbox One because I have it.
Go ahead. He has one too.
You have one too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that thing, I don't know about you, but it's like the slowest thing ever. Like the menus and everything.
Yeah.
It's like
pretty slow.
all I do is like click into the settings and it goes, "Ooh," and then you just see this loading icon just circling. There was an update that kind of like fixed it.
Yeah.
I mean, it sped it up a bit, but like it's not like when I'm on Steam on my computer, it's just I'm in. Like,
So what you're saying is Microsoft step up your game?
Yeah, Microsoft stop.
Bill
Like,
Gates,
just-
get back on your A game.
Yeah, well, I mean, Bill Gates isn't there anymore. He's out curing like diseases in there.
No, you know what he's doing right now? He's taking shit and turning it into water in Africa. He made a machine, and
Yeah,
he's
he is,
yeah. So that water.
Jimmy Fallon drank it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
saw
yeah,
that
I
episode.
saw that episode,
Oh. I'm a big Jimmy Fallon fan.
I am a big Jimmy Fallon fan too. He's hilarious.
Every week we find something new about it.
Exactly.
But so okay, back to the
Yeah,
real
we could.
quick-
I
know,
told
no,
you
no,
we were gonna divert away.
So back to the trailer of Justice League.
Oh
What'd you
yeah,
think?
so I don't know. Like Justice League looks. You know how I feel about the whole thing,
No,
like
don't.
DC Comics. I mean, like their movies. I feel like they're rushing. Like starting with Batman vs Superman. Like
You think they're doing it because they see the success of Marvel?
Yeah, no, that's the only reason. That's
Okay.
exactly why they're doing it. Like, because Marvel's like on their 80th movie already, you know, and
Yeah,
these
it's
guys
insane.
are just starting out. But like, DC, if I were like DC, I would focus more on quality versus quantity. I mean, like, Man of Steel is my favorite superhero movie, like ever, like that. And it was
That wasn't the first one was what, Return of Superman? The one that like was horrible?
That one was not even attached. That's the Christopher Reeve. It's a continuation of the Christopher Reeve movies.
Oh, okay.
That was Brandon Ruth. That
Sure.
was separate. Like this,
Oh, okay.
Man of Steel was a reboot.
Okay.
Man of Steel was, I mean, it was a controversial movie because like people were like, it was boring and he's too gritty but like it was such a good movie, man. Like that movie was amazing. Like the soundtrack, the effects, the story, the directing. It was produced by my favorite director, Christopher Nolan. So as soon as I saw Christopher Nolan was behind it, I was like, oh, it's going places. And like I remember the teaser trailer to Man of Steel, and I remember because they were filming in Chicago, and I was super hyped about it. I wanted to go to like downtown to see,
Sure.
and like, dude, this teaser trailer was just, it was phenomenal. Like it ended with like Superman like flying, like you see him from far.
Yeah.
And this is the Smallville era. So we were waiting for Superman to fly for like 10 years.
Oh yeah. 'Cause
So
it's-
to see him like animated like flying, like but it looked really real. He looked like a jet. I mean, it was just amazing. And Man of Steel was such an amazing movie, but like Batman vs. My first issue with Batman vs Superman was the title Batman vs Superman. Like they should have just called it Dawn of Justice, not Batman v Superman. I thought that was so stupid. But
It's probably the name was, just like how YouTube people put ridiculous titles and
they just
crazy.
called it, they just called it
Just
Batman
for
v
name.
Superman so that you can know or I can know that Batman and Superman's in it.
Yeah.
But
That's
it's so
basically-
dumb. It's so dumb. because-
Wonder Woman had a big part in that movie, and you don't even.
Right. I mean, like, dude, Man of Steel, Dawn of Justice. Keep the 3-word names. You know,
Yeah.
like you could have made a beautiful set of movies, like with,
Yeah.
and like. it's just-
So
I'm
the
gonna
so
keep
well, so,
going.
so the
I'm
trailer.
just ranting.
So the trailer, what would you give it?
I'd give it a thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down from what I see. Like I feel like they're
Okay.
destroying my childhood.
What'd you say?
I say a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. I say thumbs down as well, because I saw what you just said, Batman versus Superman, and I thought the dialogue was horrible, and I know that
for Dawn
of Justice, yeah,
or
yeah,
Justice
yeah.
League for the Justice League trailer or
No, from the first one. Justice League
Because
trailer.
we're-
I give it
yeah,
a thumb
yeah,
down. Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't like the
but
whole. Just like I'm a big script person. Like if you're like
Me
the
too.
way they talked about like we just saw the trailer like moments ago, and the way he was like, "Do you want to join the team?" He's like, "Yeah, I have no friends." Like,
it was such an
like it's
awkward
like
moment
I
of
could
silence,
I could
yeah.
write I could write this script. Like that's how I feel. It's like nothing.
Guys, I'm face palming.
And even in Batman versus Superman, that whole script was like there was
It
no
was so bad.
yeah.
Martha.
Oh,
Why did
yeah.
you say that name?
Would you say like he was literally seconds from killing him? Your mom's name is Martha too? Like shut. What is
People
that?
got me talking about my best
Yeah,
friend.
like-
They like skipped off together. Like
That movie. Yeah, so I'm giving it a thumbs down. Am I
they had,
gonna
like, a
watch
change
it?
Of heart, like.
I think I'm more of the hype. So like,
Did you
'cause
just say you're not gonna watch?
No, I'm gonna go watch it, but like, no, but I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna watch it, but like, I just of the trailer itself, which is what we're doing. The review, I give it a thumbs down. Like,
Okay.
it's not like, it's not. I can't even tell you the last trailer that actually got me excited to go watch. That probably
movie?
War Dogs look pretty good.
What? What's that?
Jonah Hill and Miles Teller.
I don't know what that is.
Check it out later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's it about?
It's based on a true story, and it's basically two guys who.
Is this one of Jonah Hill's like serious movies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
No, he's like this is like
'cause
this
guy's
reminds me of like
yeah.
a Wolf of Wall Street kind of
Okay,
character where
okay.
he dives into a good role, and basically he talks about. I mean, the movie. I mean, from the trailer itself, it just looks like these two guys. They were young. They're like early 20s. They made a contract with the U.S. government on not on drugs on military supplies. And they became millionaires from that,
Yeah.
and then it goes.
Is that kind of a comedy?
It looks
It's
like
kind
it,
of a comedy, yeah. Because
but-
I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, this is. And
It's
then
like
I
a
saw-
serious
and then
story,
and
but
then I saw
then-
Jonah Hill come out of a van. I was like, oh god, it's Jonah Hill's a comedy. It's one of those bro comedies again.
Exactly. So back to this. What's the time we have on right now?
It's like what? It's like 9:25
does it tell
or
you?
whatever. Oh, like
No, does it tell you on the thing?
No.
Oh, so we're just going off.
We're just
the
going.
Okay.
Like we started at like a certain time, so.
So let me just tell people again. Thank you for
We-
watching.
we got,
I mean, not
a long
watching.
time.
No, I know. But I want to thank the people for listening. You 27 people out there, whoever you
Oh
are.
yeah.
Like,
Tell your
that's a
friends,
bit-
guys.
I know. Just tell your friends and
Tell your
spread
friends
the
you
word.
saw. Like, did you see the? Were you the one that saw the we were listening to podcasts and because remember you were telling me that, like you had some.
Oh yeah,
friends or something, and they were like,
yeah.
"What is this?" Remember? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like it's just audio.
Yeah, people don't like people who listen to this. If you've made it this far, thank you again. And but like, it's like people like I had to put in the subscription like it's a podcast, and then like I put the episode just so people know it's like a continuous
Right,
thing.
right, it's not
But I
just
think
a
with this
free
second
thing.
episode, people are gonna say.
They're gonna catch
And
on.
look, we still haven't made up a name. Now that you're here as our first guest, welcome.
Thank you.
Like 30 minutes in the interview.
Yeah.
But if you were to, what would be a good podcast name? Okay. So this is an argument we had this week. We're gonna give you a little background. He thought of the name Raw Peeps.
Yeah,
All right.
Raw Peeps.
I thought of what was it? Quiet noise or silent noise?
Yeah,
Something like
silent
that.
noise.
Silent noise.
I don't know, man. I don't know what I was.
Silent noise.
I don't know what I was on. We were just brainstorming. We came back with like we were text messaging like different ideas.
The reason why I said raw peeps is because and by the way, I sent Rodrigo a definition of peeps and
Yeah,
he was like,
he
dude, I know what
screenshotted
means.
peeps, and I'm like, dude. I'm like, first I know the first definition is the food, and the second is like short word for people.
The first definition.
No, like the reason why I chose raw peeps was because first of all, in every podcast when there's like an airplane over us or something, we're like, oh, this is raw, guys. This is
Yeah.
raw. We've been saying that since the first video I was in with you.
Yeah, of course.
And like peeps is just I just say peeps all the time. Peeps is like
But he's living in 2004 where people use the word peeps.
no,
like,
peeps is like people, but it's also like like
I've known you about
like
6
peeping,
to 8 months.
Like peeping.
No, I know. I've heard you 6 to 8. I mean, I've known you for like
You've
6.
heard me for 6 days.
I know. I've
You've
known
never
you
seen
for.
me though.
I've known you for like 6 to 8 months, and I've never heard you use the word peeps.
Maybe because I don't. You're not my peep. Like,
And this is where the podcast ends. Like I just
Right,
walk
right.
away. No, but what do you think?
I was thinking something like raw talk. Raw talk.
I'm pretty sure that's taken.
Yeah, it has to
Pretty sure
be.
that's taken.
I don't know.
Just
Everything
like-
on the internet's taken.
Just why not base something off like the thing.
Wait, we should name the podcast "Everything on the Internet's Already Taken."
That's a long time.
No, that's great. You'll
See,
remember.
I'm waiting for him to make the podcast on iTunes so we could have a place to put this. He says he's gonna do it tonight. People, stay tuned to next week, and we'll see if he actually does it because we know how Brian is, and I'm talking about not my nephew Brian, the other one. So, but yeah, man, I thank you for being on the first show, and I mean, is there anything you gotta tell people out there? To all the 10 people listening out there right now. Are you excited to be a senior right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Do you remember when you were a senior?
Oh no,
No.
I don't remember. Of course, I remember when I was a
Oh.
senior. Yeah. No, I remember when I was a senior.
Any
It's-
advice to him?
Oh, I mean,
I just say strap it up, man.
like the. I mean, like when I was a senior, I was ready. I was so ready to like graduate.
Okay.
I was like super ready, and that's all I cared about. I was like, oh, let me just get out of this place. But like the thing is that once you get out, you're gonna be like, you're gonna realize nobody taught you like what to do in real life, and you're gonna be like,
that math class that you studied for 3 hours is not gonna help you in the real life.
Exactly.
All you need to know is how to pump gas, how to read
That's
time.
Very important. That's very important.
Know how to pump gas, read time.
Not like an idiot. Like,
like,
have you ever seen Zoolander?
Yeah.
Remember when they were spraying the gas all over each other?
And then they lit it up. They're like, "Why did we die?"
Yeah, they like had a lighter in there.
That movie was hilarious. But yeah,
all-time favorite scene in like
in a
like
movie,
any Ben Stiller movie.
No, my favorite Ben Stiller movie is Dodgeball. That movie.
Okay, fine. I've never seen Dodgeball, so.
No, that movie is the funniest thing. No, but me and him, he's going to the same high school that I went to, so I kind of know the thing.
Right.
But just enjoy it, dude. Like embrace. How many months? How many months is it?
For what?
For like all senior year.
For like.
It goes from August to.
Right? Yeah, it goes August to.
You're like, please don't remind
June.
me.
August to June. Well, oh yeah, because your graduation is like the first week of June, right? Enjoy it, man. Enjoy prom. Go to prom, man. I remember I was one of those kids who was like, "Oh, I'm not going to prom," and literally the week before, I was like, "I'm going."
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't go to my prom.
Oh, my prom was that's for another episode. But
no, because
prom
like
was awesome.
any of my high school friends are listening, and you guys are all stupid. So it's like, me and my girlfriend are totally like, we were together in high school.
Really?
Yeah, and like we were both like, these guys are idiots.
Wow, that's crazy.
Nah, but like you go to every party, every prom, it's like they got two things. They got some reggaeton or something like that, or they got some Spanish music all the time. And they also got like some pop music that's on the radio or whatever, and
Yeah, you step into your car and you're listening to the same song.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know. Like,
no, but
I'm all good. I'm not a party person though. Like that's very important. Guys, go to your prom if you want. Go to your prom. Like,
yeah, don't be Brian.
Yeah, no, because I'm just not I'm the guy who goes to a party and who has like the soda in my hand. Like I'm in the back corner. Like
he's like, why, he's questioning why is he at this party?
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't want to talk to anybody. Like
That's not your atmosphere.
No.
Well, I'm asking. That's
no. It's not my atmosphere. Like, and it's funny because everyone I meet is like, oh, you're like you're an outgoing person, and like you talk to a lot of people, and I'm like, yeah.
But you don't like to be in that situation.
I don't like to be in that environment. Yeah, that's not my environment like at all.
Exactly.
Like, at all. So.
But you know what I kind of get mad like that you're lucky. Like sometimes I put him on Uber, right? And like sometimes he comes home in an Uber because he gets like a cold or something, and like in high school I don't think.
Oh, I didn't even have Uber.
I know that's the thing that hurts. And this week's episode, it's taken us half an hour to get it.
It's sponsored by Uber.
No.
Not sponsored by Uber.
No, we need sponsorship.
We do need sponsorship.
So if you want us to sponsor your website or anything, just send me an email.
Anybody, any one of our 27 viewers. Like, dude,
if you have anything,
if you want to reach a bigger audience, like just let us know. Like,
yeah, we'll give you 10 more people.
Yeah, 10 more
and
people.
Out of those 10 people, two of them might actually buy your product.
No, seriously.
No, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But
Dollar Shave Club, maybe. Like.
But what I was gonna tell you, which is what our topic is today. This past week, the whole Instagram, and Snapchat thing happened. Yeah. I remember my first occasion. My first encounter with Snapchat was in 2012.
What? With Snapchat?
Yeah. It was early. Or was that late?
Dude, was Snapchat? No,
it was
not around in 2012.
It was either that or early 2013. It had to be. Because, let me tell you, after this plane crosses by.
Intermission.
No, so okay.
One day.
Long story short, I had a girl that I was talking to back then, and she was all about Snapchat. Her points right now are probably when was it created?
September 2011.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was September. This guy thinks I'm crazy. What are you talking? I know what I'm talking about.
I do think you're crazy.
No, it's been out that long.
Like, who was using it?
Well, apparently this girl, because she put me on. So she would always tell me, like, you're not Snapchatting, and I thought it was weird. And this is 4 years ago already. But back then, it was only pictures and messages, right? So there was no such thing as a story. So, she would, like, she created it for me because she didn't want to text me. She'd use the app, which makes sense.
Dude, that's like a year. Like, that's 2011. Like, where was I? Like,
I was in the...
I can't believe that came out in 2011.
Yeah, you didn't...
I'm just, like, so late to the game. Like,
no, a lot of people are late. When'd you create one?
Just like, probably last year.
Last year? Yeah. This guy has 50,000 points, dude. How many girls are
Crazy.
talking to him?
Yeah.
Like, how many nudes are you sending, dude?
Yeah, right? That's what it all is. You know how many points I have?
Nudes?
I have like 500.
No, yeah, I have.
And I'm
like,
trying. Like,
yeah.
like,
he uploads a story a day. No, but I remember that was my first. That was my.
65 days out of the year.
That was my first encounter with Snapchat. And literally, she was like, create one. I was like, I don't get the point of this, whatever. So she created mine, and I had a weird name. It was like, fluffy guy. I don't know. It was like pink guy and something. I don't know. It was a weird name.
You just did whatever, yeah.
And I only had her as a friend. So like every time I would hang out with the girl, like I would see this girl had like, hundreds of people. I was like, Jesus, like this app is really. But what ruined Snapchat for me was once I stopped talking to this girl and we went through a rough situation. I hated the app, so I deleted it because every time I would go on that app, it would remind me.
It was her story. Like.
No, it would remind me of her, and I was like, because I only used it to
I
communicate with her.
Mm-hmm.
So, fast forward, I got one maybe, and I hated it for so long, but I only got one like this year. I reopened, I opened up a new one.
Yeah.
And now when I opened it, I was like, wow, this is completely different to how when I used to use it. Yeah. I'm like, this story thing on there and stuff like that. But like, I'm kind of jealous because when I was in high school, I didn't have that kind of social media.
If I had that, I mean, like, I didn't even have a smartphone.
I didn't. School. Yeah, Brian, we're freaking out every episode that Brian's old and older.
Like, he's getting older. No, it's crazy because like you see things like change so much. You know?
Like your generation, like we're all millennials, but you're lucky because like I said, like you could order an Uber to go to school.
To go to school.
Yeah, some kid will pick. Like, somebody will order.
To me, like Uber's like.
I had to run and catch a fucking bus or not. I would be late.
Right.
And in our school, if we were late, you clean the tables during lunch.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's called
Catholic school.
No, it used to be a Catholic school.
I went to a Catholic school once, I think it's Gordon Tech.
Yeah.
They're a Catholic school, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, and like absolutely ridiculous. They were like,
first
of all, it's like $30,000 a year or whatever for Gordon Tech.
That's crazy.
So like I went with my parents to like one of their orientations. And they had like payment options or whatever, and they were like, "Oh, don't worry, if you guys have a hard time like affording it, we'll make your kid work or whatever, like clean the garbage outside or whatever."
Really?
Like, yeah, and then it was like a summer kind of like job thing.
Yeah.
To make the money to go to school, I was like, me and my parents were like, "See ya."
Where'd you go?
It was ridiculous. I went to Lakeview, and I also went to DeVry.
Okay. Oh yeah. You're telling me.
Yeah.
Lakeview. How was that?
It was good until like there was a bunch of like fights breaking loose at the end of my 2 years.
Really?
Yeah, it got like pretty bad.
Like ghetto?
No, it was just people. Well, I mean, I don't know.
People
like,
just got fed up with each
I don't know
other.
the people, like, it was just blood on the lockers and like,
really.
I'll tell you the coolest story. Like there was this fight in the corner of the school, and like. It was like a bunch of guys fighting or whatever, and like somebody had called the cops, and the cops got off. There's a bus stop right there. Cops got out of the bus and like locked them all up. It was like the coolest thing I've ever seen. I was like, wow, like this, like the cops are really strategizing for this.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
That's crazy.
Had to get out of there. It was getting like kind of weird,
yeah.
kind of crazy. You know?
I don't blame you for not going to prom.
You probably would have got better, guys.
You probably would have got shot if you went to prom.
Yeah, right. I would be here. Like, it'd be the Rodrigo. It'd still be the Rodrigo and Brian show, but it'd be on different. It'd be this Brian.
No, but so in school, I mean, you said how long have you had Snapchat for?
About a year.
About a year. How long have you had it?
I've had it for maybe like 8 months.
8 months, okay.
Yeah.
I'm the newest kind of person using it. But how do you like the app overall?
I like it. I really do. Like at first I was like, why would you like post something and have it delete I was like, this.
What was the purpose?
No. My first like reaction to Snapchat was like, everybody has to be sending like naked pictures to each other. I was like, this is. No,
that's what it's usually. I mean,
that's what like I think when it started, I think that's mostly what it was like. No,
dude, imagine the guy
like back in 2011. I think it was just creeps using it. Like.
Imagine the guy who works at the Snapchat office and his job is to literally look at all the stories to see. He's like
the private ones.
Yeah, like he's like, oh my god, this is what's going on. Right.
So I thought when before I got it, I was like. Somebody asked me if I had one. I was like, nah. I was like, I don't want to, I don't want that. You know, like
you
I
have somebody
to hide, right? Yeah, exactly. But like now I have it and we use it actually. We're so sad. I think like we're best friends out over there. Like you're my best friend or something. And like, dude, like it's cool because like when I want to like talk too fast or like when you were talking to me about the videos.
I went on a rant. I go on rants on Snapchat. I send him like a minute.
A minute
Snapchat. I'm like, Brian, I'm waiting for your video to come up on your channel. This is like Wednesday at 12 o'clock at
and
night.
Then the next video is like waiting on Brian's Snapchat. Like,
and then after that, my next Snapchat. I wake
up and I see like 20 snaps.
He's like, what's going on? No, but like that feature I like. I mean, now at first when I saw the whole story, I was like, oh, what's the point of this? But I kind of like it. I like
it. I just can't get to 55,000. Like, and I probably will never get to that point.
No, but like my thing is, I've seen we just put him on the blast, dude. Like, people are gonna be like, what the hell? Who else is he Snapchatting? No, but like the thing is, the cool thing about it is, I haven't seen a story on Instagram. Like I updated my thing, I checked everything, and nobody's posted one.
Dude, I went on Instagram to check it out.
Yeah, people posted.
It was like a couple people, but there was like nobody. Out of all my people, there were like 5 that posted to the story, and the stories were like I couldn't figure out how to use them. They were just like it was unintuitive,
Mm-hmm.
It was just.
That's another big word.
Yeah, I know. I think I made it up. Like I don't even know. That's why I stopped.
No, he's smart. Is that a real word?
I think so. Yeah.
It's not.
It sounds right.
Yeah, it does sound right.
Yeah. That's the Jeff plane coming by. It's a guy who. We won't say nothing about him. Just know it's a Jeff.
Oh my god! I thought we were gonna go like podcast with him, and you ruined the whole thing. Now he's gonna be smiling. He's like, ha.
Yeah, he's gonna home like, ha. But what do you use more?
Snapchat more.
You use Snapchat? I mean, 50,000.
More. So is that your social network?
Pretty much.
Okay. See, that's not my social network.
See, this generation, they do a lot of group chats. Oh, did I just mess it up?
Yeah, you guys probably heard like a big.
No, but yeah, you do a lot of. Do you do group messaging? No, right?
Like on what?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, where do you?
He has like 5 different group messages.
Why? Like, are you like in 5 different cliques in your high school? Like, I only have 1 clique.
No, it's just my for group messaging. I usually stick with like Facebook messaging. Okay. I have about I only use about 4 apps. One's Facebook for news. The other one's messaging for like group chats. Instagram's just to post some photos, and then Snapchat's more like just to text people.
Man, that's like too much.
Yeah, but it's a funny thing. You just it's 4 different ways to reach somebody versus just sending them a text or hey, let me call you tonight. But no, I get it. Like that's your generation. That's what you grew up.
No. But I get the platform too because like messaging is a lot faster on Snapchat than it is on.
Oh, I love it because people who don't have an iPhone like me, I get to see when you open my thing, and if you didn't respond to me, I'm like, okay, I know you saw it, I know you opened this, and I love that feature. I
hate that because I'm the guy to like not respond. Like,
you gotta get off. No, yeah, but I mean,
but it's helped me get back on track, you know. Like,
no, yeah, it
messages me, I'm like on it. I've been better.
No, he's gotten better. No, but the great thing is like. The weird thing, I think you can agree, it's weird when people save your, like, let's say if you send them a message and they save it.
Yeah.
To all the people who save messages, stop doing it, because it's like, let's say if I send you a message, you could press it down and it saves.
Yeah.
So if you close it, open back up.
And it tells you save, it tells
Yeah, and it's weird. I don't like that.
Well, yeah, I mean... I think we all know why they did that. Like,
just
for the creeps, you know, for the girls' pictures, and the creeps that were like screenshotting it, and they were, I get it. I think it's a good feature. Like
Yeah,
that
no,
they added. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't ever use it because I'm not.
I don't use it. Yeah.
But
Well, I mean, I
sometimes-
used it once, but my friend posted something hilarious. So I was like, I have to like
Keep
screenshot
this?
this.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
forever, because nobody would believe me.
Yeah.
He put you know Pokemon Go, right?
Yeah.
Like you know how you hatch eggs.
The
or
app
whatever?
that's already gone.
Yeah.
This guy was a fan.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, it was a fad. Like Pokemon Gone. Like that's what it should be called.
Yeah.
Pokemon Gone. Like no, but you
how
know
long
you
did it
get-
last? Like a month?
It was like about not even a month.
No, it was like 2
1 or
weeks,
2 weeks.
3 weeks.
Really?
It was on fire. No,
I
nobody-
never got the app, so I wouldn't be.
I
able
had
to-
the app,
I
and
know,
I
you-
I caught like 4 of the lamest Pokemon ever, and like I deleted it. It was killing my battery.
Oh, you talking about that video you made
One-
that
no,
has
one-
63 views?
One day, like yeah, I did a video about it, guys. Like,
If
on
you guys
YouTube.
listen to this, please reach out to Brian and tell him to release more videos. Like, it's been a month since you released
No,
that
it
video.
has been a month, man.
But I'm glad that
No,
you're
no,
here
I'm
sitting
gonna-
with me, and
Yeah.
this video will be up like by Tuesday.
No,
for sure.
dude, like let me tell you guys, like I actually love making videos. It's just recently I just got my car and I've been driving around. And I'm like,
Excuses. All I hear is excuse. Wah, wah, wah.
No, but like Pokemon Go, like when I did the review, like I was mostly like I wasn't
Frustrated?
impressed with it. I was like, I was mentioning all the problems, like all of this boot up.
Well, you
screen
like
and-
the old one, the one from the Game Boy, right?
Yeah, no, the Game Boy was awesome.
I saw you download the game. Have
Yeah.
you played that?
Which one? The old ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing the old ones. I have much more fun with those ones.
He has it on his phone, the old
Dude,
one.
I saw a kid playing the other day a Game Boy Advance SP. I mean, a Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be playing the Game Boy Advance if it weren't for the Pokemon Go game.
You think it brought back Nintendo?
I think yeah. And Nintendo didn't even make the game.
Yeah.
It all came out and they lost like stock.
Yeah.
Because like their stock rose. I'm really glad I didn't like invest, like before or whatever, and had the money raised.
Yeah.
Because like when people found out that they didn't even make the game, they had nothing to do with it.
Well,
Like their
Pokemon
stock,
Go?
yeah, their stock fell. Like it just
Who
dropped.
Nintendo?
Nintendo had nothing to do with it. They
Really?
own like a little stake in Pokemon. They're not the company that actually produced the game. Like it's Niantic. It says it like on the boot up screen,
Yeah.
and like they didn't make the game. So when everybody heard about that, Nintendo's like shares just plummeted.
Well,
like,
this
completely.
week I went to a Cubs game, and I saw somebody in the middle of like the bleachers playing Pokemon Go. I'm like,
I think
what?
that's stupid. I think that's ridiculous.
I wanted to catch a ball in the air like a baseball and
Mm.
just whip it at. It was a girl, but I feel kind of bad. But like, she was just playing the whole. I'm like, what are you like? Why are you here?
Yeah.
Like, and it was like I don't even know what Pokemon, but she was just playing. I was like, oh my god.
I mean, like, what would be in like Wrigley you went to?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wrigley
what
Field.
would be in Wrigley?
I don't
Field?
know. I
Like,
didn't see.
Who cares?
It was
I
the
keep
yellow. It
telling
was a yellow.
everybody.
It was a yellow character with like brown shorts. That's what I saw.
I don't care. Like I keep telling people like brown shorts. Pokemon wear shorts. No, I keep telling people though like, okay, so you catch them all, right? Like that's the goal. What do you get when you catch them all? Like what's the point? And they're like, I want to catch them all. I'm like for what? Like do you get like $1 million or like?
No.
Dude, if
Yeah,
that,
like,
if
what do you
that
catch
game
them all,
knew
like-
if that game knew that it was gonna be that big, and they put a prize like that, like let's say, oh, if you catch all
Are you
250
kidding
million,
me? Yeah.
they're like, we'll give you $500,000.
Yeah.
I think
Oh yeah, like you see people like all over the
everywhere.
place. Like you think this was hysteria? Like everybody would have went crazy, like
Yeah.
trying to catch them all. Now that's a purpose though. Like you
Yeah,
could be, like,
to have a
and
goal.
that would be cheap for them, because it's not a
the
big deal.
the amount of money that they made over that, it's like
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, I mean, well, there were no ads or anything. But like in like Pokemon DVD sales and like all this other stuff, I'm pretty sure like people are buying old Pokemon Game Boy games and like like the Pokemon market like just grew just because of that game.
I heard they're they're working on a movie right
They
now.
are working on a movie.
Oh, you know about this?
Yeah, it was. I don't know if.
I just made that up, but I guess I found something.
no, they are making a movie
Really?
though. It's a live action film. Like.
Are you gonna play Ash?
Yeah, right. Oh man, I never thought about that. I should like really like, hey guys, put my hat
Did you
back.
ever watch Pokemon when you were a kid, or are you too
Yeah,
young?
times to times, but I remember me and you, like, we woke up early in the Saturday mornings and watched Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, I was a big yeah.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah.
Me and him only have like a 5-year difference of age, so
Yeah.
like I've always seen him as like the little brother. So like we
Mhm.
would watch that, we would wrestle
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And I do remember that Saturday morning, like Yu-Gi-Oh was like, I hope they make something for Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm pretty sure after the Pokemon movie, there's gonna be like a Yu-Gi-Oh movie and a Digimon movie.
They should.
There's gonna be a Digimon movie first, I bet.
I don't know what Digimon is.
Okay. We're not even gonna go through it.
Yeah.
It's not even good enough to like go through it.
I hope not.
Yeah, but I don't know.
So back to our main topic.
Yeah,
the
we
whole
just
Instagram
totally
and
sidetracked.
Snapchat.
Yeah.
So which one you said you use more Snapchat? Do you just like it more?
Yeah, it's just more convenient. For like Instagram, I always thought of it like
It's more of an artsy.
You put the pictures that you want to keep on Instagram that you don't want to put on Snapchat. That makes sense.
I agree. Yeah, because
Yeah.
if you want to show your friends like what you're up to, you'll use Snapchat.
Yeah.
If you want to save a memory, you'll use Instagram.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about?
So I don't know
how
why
do you
the two are
feel?
trying to like compete with.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I understand why they're trying to compete with each other, but like.
What? Well, yeah, it's because Mark Zuckerberg owns Instagram.
Right,
and
and he's just trying to.
he wants to own every social.
He's gonna buy
media.
Snapchat. Yeah.
No, he tried.
He did?
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't
Yeah,
know
I think
he
it was
tried to buy
2013.
Snapchat.
He offered the guy who created Snapchat. He offered them $3 billion to buy that app. Yeah, you didn't know this?
No.
Brian's face of
No, that's
confusion
crazy.
is crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, I didn't know that.
No, yeah, he
Wow.
offered him. So,
I'm not surprised. Yeah.
well, yeah. I mean, I think people
He
who
bought Instagram.
yeah, I think people who create apps like that. I mean, if I were to ever create an app, I think I would just go for that, make it famous, and then sell it.
Yeah.
But I mean, that showed me the guy who owns Snapchat, his character.
I
He
don't know,
sees
yeah,
a bigger vision.
I would probably keep it.
What?
Like I don't know. Like I mean, it's different when somebody hands you like $3 billion.
If they're saying, "Hey, I'll give you
Let's be
3,"
honest. I'd probably like sell it, but like I don't know. Like it at that point, it's not even about the money because you're making money with Snapchat or whatever.
Oh, I'm sure.
But
I'm
like,
sure it's worth. If it's worth $3 billion, how much do you think he's making?
I mean, I think like it's more of a question of like what. Like the fear of what Mark Zuckerberg is planning on doing with Snapchat, because you have companies like Twitter.
Well, don't
that
you
are,
remember
like, censoring
Facebook? Don't you
people.
remember Facebook Poke?
Yeah,
It was it completely died.
right.
It was the idea of Snapchat back then, but it didn't live.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think at that point he had Instagram.
See, I was the guy using Google Plus.
Oh,
like I was like the only guy using Google Plus, and like,
No, I never used it.
of course not. I'm not even gonna ask you guys if you've used it. Google Plus, man, it's a great social network though, but like it's just like Google doesn't care.
Yeah,
Like,
they have too much money.
Like it has such potential, but first of all, like when people started Google Plus, oh man, I'm gonna go on a Google Plus rant because it makes me so mad because it's a great social network. But when Google first started Google Plus, like people didn't know what to do with it. Like they opened it and it was blank, and they were like, okay, like I see none of my friends are using it, so I'm gonna keep using Facebook. So they all went back to Facebook. But like the thing about Google Plus, it's not so much about people you know. I mean, maybe when they first started, it was supposed to be about people you know, but it kind of turned into like people who share your same interests. So like for example, like remember how I was into Linux and all that? Remember I told you about that? I met like a group of people.
Bunch of nerds.
On Google Plus, there was a Linux community. No, and I was talking to them about like stuff we love. And like I mean there's any community, there's like photography community, like gaming community, like anything.
So it was basically like a big it was a connection. It was a social
It is I hate saying it was, but like the reason why Google makes me mad is because first of all, their posts don't show up in chronological order, which is absolutely stupid if you're doing a social network. Like if my friend from like Russia, because I don't got no real friends who use it, but if my friend from like across the world is like trying to say something, I don't want to see it like 5 hours later, like in my stream. I want to see it now. Like it makes it. Most people use social networks for like news and stuff. You know, a lot of people, and like. News is like current. Like you have to be current with the news. It can't be like this happened 2 hours ago, this happened 3 hours ago. So like Google needs to get on it, man. They keep like messing up their app, and they keep adding features that nobody wants or asks for. Like they should just perfect what they had.
So what would you?
Instead of fixing it, this is how stupid Google is. Instead of fixing it, I
think Google's gonna be after him.
They came out with another.
Like,
no, I want them to fix it. That's why I'm yelling. Like, so instead of them like fixing Google Plus, they came out with another social network, quote unquote, called what is it called? It's not even worth remembering. It's called Spaces.
Sure.
Nobody uses Spaces, dude. Like, nobody. You think nobody uses Google Plus? Absolutely nobody uses Spaces. Because Spaces is like, oh, we'll make a little group chat and we'll all talk about something.
So like a group messaging.
Right,
kinda?
but like nobody knows. The
Nobody
thing about
downloads
their apps,
that
like
app
nobody
for
ever
that.
knows what to do with it,
Yeah.
and it looks stupid. Like it's a stupid design. It's just terrible. They need to fire those people.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so mad. I'm mad because I love that social network. So.
Yeah.
Oh, we got this
We have a
little buddy over
visit.
here. Little
But
dog.
how do you feel about Wait, so you say you use Facebook for news?
I just use Facebook, like news and videos. That's it.
See, I'm a Twitter guy. I'm on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like I'm all about
That's-
Twitter.
that's
You wanna find him? Find him on Twitter.
Dude, like you know my username is like that all over the internet. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
change my YouTube. I told you about this. I'm gonna change my YouTube like name to that because I own everything.
Oh really?
Like with that name, yeah.
Oh, you're not gonna change.
The BW Medine? Like I know everything about. I own everything about it.
Really?
Yeah. So you can find me BW Medine on Snapchat, Instagram, Xbox.
What does that
Live.
mean?
Well, it's a play on like my name. So it's my name is Brian William Medina. But when I was in high school, I had a friend who used to call me Medine when I was in ROTC. So it just stuck with me, Medine. Like I never had a gamer tag, so I was like, oh, BW Medine. Like,
Don't
instead
ask
of-
him about his gamer tag, because
You're the one that gave me the idea.
I know it's the worst.
All right.
It's called the Guardian.
I wasn't. Do I play with you? Like, have I like come across your name? Like, I feel like I have.
Probably.
The Guardian. What do you play?
Right now I'm just playing GTA, but I used to play Black Ops a lot.
Black Ops. I mean, I've never played Black Ops on Xbox, but what other games do you have?
Other games.
Every single game you can think about.
No.
I miss buying physical games. Like, can we talk about this?
Yeah, I love buying the physical game because I like the safety of just me having it in my
Ugh.
hands.
Man, let's talk about this, man, because I feel like, oh my god, we're running out of time, but like,
There is no time limit.
there's, I mean, like, physical versus digital, man. Like, this is so huge. I used to love going to GameStop and
Yeah.
buying like the physical games, but like what happened was that, Xbox gives you, Microsoft gives you like free games every month. Like if you have Xbox Live, and like they're digital.
Sure.
So I mean, even when you buy the bundles, like the games that come in it are digital. They're not physical anymore. So I'm like, okay. So if I have like half my games digital and I'm buying games physically, why do I have to put some games in my tray and like the other ones I could just lay on my bed and like play them? So I was like, I'm just going all digital. Like physical makes absolutely no sense to me anymore because, like, even though you own it like a physical game,
Yeah.
like when you put it in your Xbox One, you have to install it.
Oh,
Like it's not like
that's
it's
the worst.
reading off your disc. Like it doesn't do that anymore. Like it installs in your hard drive.
So it's
taking
basically
up
like a
space.
flash drive.
Right. So it's taking up space, right? Not only that, but like when you're playing the game, you have to keep the disc in there. Like even though it's in your hard drive. And the only reason you have to keep the disc in there is like for authentication so that they can make sure you're not stealing the game. I think the whole thing's ridiculous. Just get rid of disc. Like stop. Like you're just making me mad. Like why buy the disc? And like not only that, but digital games are sometimes most of the times cheaper.
Yeah.
Like you'll find some crazy sales, and I'm like, dude,
Do you
why
buy
would
digital games?
I just get the free ones we just talked about earlier. Like every month.
The Xbox Live, yeah,
They'll like give you 2 free games for being a member. I just
which I
download
think
those
is
ones.
awesome, by the way. Like,
Yeah,
I think
it's
that's so
pretty great.
cool. Yeah.
What's that one game you're always playing with the sword and the dragons?
Oh, a couple months ago, Dark Souls released for free, so I just started playing that a lot.
Dark Souls. Oh my god, I missed that.
The original one.
I can't believe it, dude. I missed that.
Also-
That's when I went to PC and I stopped turning on my Xbox.
Yeah, I just played
That
that, like
sucks.
for literally months straight. It was just a great time.
Seeing the
You know what game he's talking about?
well, yeah, Dark
Right?
Souls, yeah.
Mm.
The Dark Souls 3 came out like recently.
I didn't even bother.
I
got
haven't
it
played
for
any of
first.
them. I heard it's like a really hard game.
What, the first Dark Souls?
Yeah, like the
Yeah,
first,
well,
second, and third.
yeah,
Like I
it
heard
took
they're
me-
really hard.
It took me like months to like figure out, but the thing I like about that game specifically is like the more you try, the more you understand how the game works, and then like
Okay.
once-
Just like life?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Mine's exploded.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like physical games make no sense to me. I mean,
I don't know. It kind of just has that kind of nostalgic kind of.
I agree with
Taste.
you though. I agree with you. Like I miss going to the store and like picking
Yeah.
up I miss like on release day, like like waiting in line or like picking it up the day of. The last game I did that for, because I was super hyped about it because I was a big fan of the originals, Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh.
I'm the biggest Battlefront.
He's the one to talk about, dude. Him and all his friends were like playing it.
Really?
For like 2 weeks.
Maybe that's where I've seen you before.
I didn't go to the release. The only thing I went to the release for was like Black Ops 2 because it was gonna be amazing. It's pretty crazy, but.
And now you don't play any Call of Duty game. That's how awesome it was. Just stopped. Yeah, but like I don't know, they just make me mad. Like why am I buying a disc? Why are games on disc?
Mm-hmm.
It's so stupid. Why are games on disc? It's 2016. Why are they on disc? Dude, we have SD cards that hold way more than Blu-ray CDs, right? And they don't get scratched or anything. And the hardware reads it way faster than like a Blu-ray drive. Like a Blu-ray drive is like what 60 megabytes per second or what?
So what do you think the next thing is gonna be?
I think it's digital.
So you think Xbox 2 or whatever the name is, Xbox 720?
Well, the next one's Project Scorpio. I mean, I don't see them like getting.
Do you know about this?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like an upgraded version of the Xbox One.
Yeah, I mean they're trying not to be like generations. They're trying to like help just upgrade it every couple years, which I think is a good idea. But like, I don't know.
It's called what?
Project Scorpio. It doesn't have a real name yet.
Oh, so it's just like
It's a 4K
it's like beta
gaming console. Like you could play in 4K, which
Really?
is awesome. I mean, if they can do that at the price point of like a regular Xbox One or
That'd be crazy.
$500 or something, I mean, preferably cheaper, but like usually when these new consoles come out, they're like 500.
and people live off the hype.
People
buy like.
If you have Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox, he said it. He was like, if you don't have a 4K TV, this isn't for you. I guess. But, like, it is more powerful, but...
You never done gaming online, have you?
Well, like...
PC?
No. I tried, but, like, it's just... You need so much, like, more advanced equipment. You gotta put so much money. You gotta know, like, everything. And I'm just like...
Well, it requires you to be, like, not necessarily because you could just buy a gaming PC, but they're not as good.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, you have to be more of a PC enthusiast, like, building it. Like, no one cares, like, honestly.
Yeah, I just want to put the disc in.
Right. Well, that's the reason I have an Xbox One, because, like... I'm all about console. Like, I mean, I moved to PC, but, like, I grew up with console. My first console was Sega Genesis. I mean, I've lived long on console, and I love console. But, like, the steps that they're taking, like, the Xbox One is a PC. Like, it is.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is. Like, when they actually first created the Xbox, the original Xbox... when they were in their meeting, they were actually talking about, hey, you know what Xbox stands for, right?
No.
So you know DirectX on Windows, which is for gaming. So DirectX is like software that makes the games look better or whatever, right? To all you people, like I don't care if I'm not explaining it right, but that's basically what it is. And their plan was, okay, we're gonna make a box. It's gonna look like a console. It's really gonna have PC parts on the inside. We're just going to call it, Direct Xbox, right? That's where they came up with the term Xbox at DirectX, right? So it's a PC. Like, that's why you put games in your hard drive. That's why you put apps in it. It's a PC. So my thing is, like, why would I use a slow PC? If I can have control over my experience, I will. And the best experience right now, I mean, even better than the PS4 is PC. And that's because you could do whatever the heck you want. So, PC all the way.
Is the rant over now?
Yeah, the rant's over. I was like talking like half of this podcast is just me ranting.
No, that's fine. I mean, I don't say anything because if I don't know about something, I'd rather just not speak.
Sure.
I mean,
guys, this is gonna be on my YouTube channel. Like if you like what I was talking about, you like my rants. Just let me know.
That's if he ever puts up. If he ever puts
well,
up.
just
a
let
video.
me know, guys. Like in the comments, like if you did like what I talk about, like just if you want to see some videos, let me know. I'm gonna post them, but whether you like it or not. But like, just let me know if you like.
It's like
them,
I don't care. I'm doing it.
Exactly, man. So, yeah.
But nothing else?
No.
For this week?
I think this is it for the podcast, man.
What do you have?
No, nothing else.
man, like Rodrigo has like super low energy. Like this is how I know like it's time, like it's over.
No, I'm just thinking because I was like the whole concept was supposed to be about. I mean, the app. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, the app.
Look, guys, if you're listening to this podcast, you're just hanging out with us.
Yeah,
like, and in real hanging out, we don't stick to one conversation for an hour.
No, that's true.
You jump to like 3 or 4. So.
And you review everything, you know.
Exactly.
Like that's the meaning under reviews. But
right,
I think
right.
Before we leave, I think this will be an interesting topic. He's a big Bernie Sanders fan.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I think both Brian's. I think they're gonna have.
This guy was like, "This is."
Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you guys about about some conspiracy. Did we talk about this last week? Was about the conspiracy about Bernie Sanders and the votes getting.
Yeah. I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast last week. But
I think we just talked about
yeah.
Versus. How'd you feel about that?
I was kind of pissed.
You were?
Yeah.
As a Bernie
the fact
Sanders
that they had to put Hillary Clinton just because I don't even know why. It's kind of just aggravated me.
Mm.
The fact that it's a so-called Democratic Party and you don't even have the Democratic part in the party.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, it's funny because, you know, Bernie Sanders just went back to being an independent. And during the whole, like, time Clinton was speaking, you know, thanking him and everything, the camera went on him. He was just, like, stone-faced. Like, he didn't even smile at all.
Really?
I mean, dude, the guy was cheated out of, you know.
But what was that all about? I didn't...
Well, so, like, you know, remember the WikiLeaks, right?
Yeah.
We keep talking about this, but, like, they released, like,
They need to start paying us. Hey, sponsor
yeah,
us.
right.
WikiLeaks.
Yeah. They started releasing emails about the Democratic National Convention.
Sure.
And the emails that they were talking amongst each other in the Democratic National Convention.
So you're talking about, like, congressmen and...
No. Just people in the National Convention. People who are, you know, in it, just
running the show and everything?
Stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, there were emails going through them that were talking about, like, you know, basically conspiring against Bernie Sanders and, you know, trying to do smear campaigns. And they were like, oh, Bernie's an atheist or whatever. And somehow that's supposed to upset people. I mean, what year is this, right? Like, I don't care if he's atheist.
Why'd you like him?
I don't know. I just like
because you're really young and he's really old, and I like that.
Well, I think
like how did he reach out to you?
Like I don't know.
Are you feminist?
I'm not. What?
What?
That would be Hillary Clinton. Like if you were.
Oh yeah.
Like pro feminist.
Are you anti-feminist?
Well, I mean, I'm for like equality, and sure. I felt like if anything, we get that more with Bernie Sanders because he spoke from the heart. Like he actually kind of went forward on his ideas. He wasn't scared to announce them.
Sure.
He seemed like he was a moderate. Like he was both Republican and Democratic. He had like a good mix, which I can fall into. And I felt like if anything, he'd be a better choice than like Hillary, that's been caught in so many lies, or Trump. That's
Yeah, I think what really kills it for Hillary Clinton is just all the lies that keep coming out. Like how many lies does it take? Somebody said, I was on a YouTube video or something. It was hilarious. It was some guy being interviewed or whatever, sure. And the guy was like, dude, if my girlfriend deletes one email, I won't trust her. He was like, this lady like deleted 30,000. Like,
that's crazy.
Like, and to say that that's okay is like just completely
nonsense.
You don't know what you're talking about. Like, just don't vote. Like, you're part of the problem.
But don't they say that she's like the only real qualified person to?
Like, what are qualifications? You have to be 35 to be president, and you have to be a U.S. citizen. Like, I don't understand what the qualifications are.
But I thought, like, don't you have to be, like, congressman?
No.
So once you turn 35, you can run?
Yeah, anybody can run for president. As long as you have a platform and, you know, you speak from the heart. Like, you can win. And I think that's what makes this country so great is that, you know, there are no, like, stepping stones to, like, being... What we think as a public is that we have to go to school, we have to go through all of these ranks and all that. Oh, I have to be a mayor and then a senator. I used to think that. I'm into politics. I want to run for office one day, but like I realized that
he's gonna be the person that is in the president's house.
Well, I realized that you don't have to go through all those hoops. I mean, and Donald Trump's proof of that. You can literally be an outsider and like just, hey guys, I'm running for president. Vote for me. And then
he has millions of people. I mean, I'm scared.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not really scared. I just want to see how. I just don't feel like there's. It's more like it's a joke.
Yeah.
our like people from the outside, I'm guessing from other countries, are probably looking at our political system. They're like, this is a joke.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, that could be a weakness because if they see us as a joke,
Right. They're not taking it seriously.
Yeah,
I mean, right now the election is all about, oh, he said this. You really want someone like that, having the nuclear codes, or she said that. Can you believe she's such a liar? And it's like back and forth, and we're not really learning about what they're gonna do for us. It's just like, who's worse? Vote for me. They're worse. The other guy's worse, right? Like,
no, you just hit it on the nail.
And to me, that's just like, I vote for people, not against people. Like, so.
That's an interesting way. Are you gonna be able to vote or no?
I will be able to vote, but I don't even have the urge to go vote anymore.
Why is that? Oh, because of Bernie?
I mean, there's other options, but like we all know, it's gonna come down to either Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be realistic and look. I've said many times I'm a libertarian, and like there's Gary Johnson running. And by the way, guys, if you're listening, like it's very important. Gary Johnson's, I think, about 12% in the polls. If they poll you, if they call your house or something like that, he needs to be at 15% in the polls in order to be allowed in the debates.
So
the national
to
debates.
All the 10 people listening, please make sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, you 10 people can spread it around. I don't know how many followers you guys have, but like, please check out Gary Johnson. Check out Jill Stein. They have excellent like policy views. You might agree with them. You may not agree with them, but at least they're another option.
You should be talking to him. Cause
Yeah. Well, at least they're another option. So, I mean, but he needs to be at 15% in the polls in order to be in the debates. And I think right now, this year in 2016, we need a third option because, like, this sucks, dude. Like, I'm not voting for any of these people. Like, especially the main two. I'm not voting for them, like, at all.
The next 2 years is gonna. I mean, the next 4 years. The next 4 years is gonna be interesting. 4 years.
Yeah, I mean,
because regardless, the winner. Yeah,
anyone's gonna be mad. Like, and that's what sucks. Everything sucks because this person.
Whoever wins is making history, regardless.
Yeah.
Either it's gonna be a woman first, or it's gonna be a businessman first.
Well, I mean, Have we had a businessman?
There's been 46 before, and I don't think there's been.
Sure. I'm not even sure, honestly.
I stand corrected, 44. But
I mean, like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I don't think history will be made with Donald Trump.
It can if that wall goes up.
Sure, I mean, there's a Great Wall of China, right? Nobody complains about that. It's still up.
Well, the only reason that's there is to keep the Mongolians out. You know.
Isn't that what that new
No, it's from South Park. That's the best episode of South Park. But yeah, man. So overall, I think that's gonna conclude this week's episode. We'll be back next week. Brian, are you gonna please promise to?
I will not promise.
The next week, will you be here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Next week I will be here.
I got Brian, so...
But notice I don't say I promise.
Yeah, it's true. A lot of things could happen. But overall, I appreciate you guys being here. You never said what kind of guy you are. More Instagram or Snap?
Twitter.
He is really Twitter?
Yeah.
And you said Snap?
Snapchat all the way.
No, but Snapchat. I'm more into Snapchat.
It gets
but
you
I
more?
like Instagram's filters.
That's true.
But Instagram changed their logo, so I'm mad.
Yeah, that logo.
Yeah, that's just like I like the app the way it looks, but like
I like the whole Polaroid.
It used to have a vintage like feel to it, and now it just feels like
they just said let's throw a bunch of colors and whatever's there we like.
The logo should have been black and white if they were going that route.
For what?
With the modern look, they should have just went with a black and white logo, not this colorful logo.
I don't know. It's like
whatever.
Too purple for me.
I feel like just Instagram's trying too hard.
They are trying too hard.
Okay. This is a good way to end this. Who do you think who's gonna win the race? Who's gonna live longer? Like, who's not gonna be the next MySpace?
Oh man, that's a hard
It's between
one.
Those two for
Snapchat,
right now.
for sure.
I think Snapchat will win.
Go longer?
Yeah, I think there's more to Snapchat than there is to Instagram. Like, when I've used Instagram, I'm like, first of all, not everyone has an interesting life to post, like all these beautiful pictures.
Yeah.
But second of all, like, Snapchat's just quick. It's communication. It has video now.
What I love
Like,
is
I don't
it tells you what goes on in the city you're in.
It does, and I think it's just it's more of a connection.
Like when that Trump thing happened here and people were fighting
Mhm.
downtown, like you saw angles of everything.
I've seen the news on Snapchat.
Yeah.
I forgot I was using Snapchat. Like,
Really?
I was like, why am I watching the news on Snapchat? I was like, this is kind of stupid, but it worked, and I was like, this is kind of good, you know?
So you say Snapchat will win?
Snapchat, hands down, yeah. It's way better
Yeah,
than
me too.
Instagram.
I think so too. I don't
Instagram's
think.
gonna like die. Like
It's
it
already
probably.
dying. It's already dying.
I mean, it
you
probably
feel
won't completely.
you feel that the jump
I bet Instagram's gonna get sucked into Facebook,
and
like
just stay
in
there.
Facebook, you'll be able to like take cool pictures. Like I feel like that's what's gonna happen eventually.
Wait, so you think they're dying out already?
Yeah, I'm like before Instagram used to be like this popular place where you post your pictures and like you get like 100 or like 50 likes or something more. But now like I see like 2 or 3 people post a picture a day and that's it. So
Really?
I'm on Instagram. I look up. I just scroll once and then I just.
Oh, and you see everybody? See, that's the other quick thing I want to shout out Snapchat for. The whole thing of just looking, I love that feature. I love that I don't have to like it. I love that I don't have to comment.
Yeah,
like
I'm
I
so
have to
tired of
reach out
liking.
to
Yeah,
you. Yeah, like
yeah.
the whole.
I have to message you and
Yeah,
tell
like-
you, oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, just like
I
with
think it's
when-
a better connection.
yeah, when
that's
we-
perfect, man.
Yeah, that's. I think that's why I think.
because
it's
I'm
gonna be
not about the
interesting.
plus, you know, liking.
What are you talking about?
Like I'm not about the plus liking life, you know, where it's like.
Oh, you have to give a like. That's why I never asked for people on any of my channel. I mean, none of my.
Yeah, like it if you did.
Yeah,
you
or
know.
like subscribe, because I'm like, dude, if you me, I just think the way I do, like, if I like something, I'll go back and I'll check it out.
Yeah.
And if it's like a great thing, I'll give you.
You saying
know.
like it and thumbs up doesn't make me like it usually.
Yeah, it makes me actually hate the video even more. Like, hey guys, half of YouTube is, hey guys, make sure you give a thumbs up so I could post more. Like, dude, you don't like.
Like just post more. Like you're
Yeah,
gonna do
just
it
like
anyway.
if you
Like-
want to do if you want to do content, do
Well,
it.
here's
If
the
you-
thing: like people are gonna watch your videos like anyway. You're gonna amass an audience if you're just consistent, like you said.
Yeah.
Like
That's why I think
somewhere
this
in the
is
world,
this is
people
what
are
we're doing right now.
watching.
It was funny because
Yeah.
he said he didn't want to do this because he wasn't ready. But I was like, dude, there's no video. Like people are just listening, and I think it's
and
gonna
you stood
take.
for the whole thing.
Yeah, I
So-
appreciate it. Did you
Yeah.
did you like it? Or?
No.
Be honest. What do you think? Now that you're actually live versus like me sending you a link, say, hey, listen to this.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah,
That was
Pretty fun,
enjoyable.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're just chilling out and like talking.
yeah it's
Nothing
a
serious.
it's a nice summer day.
Like
you know.
Rodrigo doesn't even edit it. It's just
I
like,
really don't.
Yeah,
I
we
just
just post
put.
it.
I'll put your links though, like your little things to whoever watches. But you know, only 10 people are watching, so don't expect anybody to do it. But I hope it grows, man. I mean, like I said, today's August. I mean, hopefully in a year, you know, we could look back and be like, wow, we've been consistent I'm promising the listeners, I am gonna get Brian every single week to come,
Oh, yeah.
if it
Yeah.
doesn't work. And
no, definitely.
expect these to be out Tuesday. I'll try to do we're gonna record these Sunday, and then Tuesday they're gonna be out. So I think by Tuesday the whole Snapchat and Instagram thing is still gonna be. I mean, it's already kind of getting old because it was early in the week, but I think Snapchat has the win with us.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we're all like unanimous vote.
Right.
2 months later,
Should I like snap this?
That's funny, but yeah. So, Brian, thank you for coming. Brian, thank you for showing up. And I think any last final words? I have nothing. I just want to say thank you. Follow my channel.
Man, dude, you're dragging this out too long.
Yeah.
You gotta know when to quit.